Located north of Bend in beautiful Madras lies a former World War II Army Corps base and the home of the Erickson Aircraft Collection. It's truly a sight to behold.
Generally, the first impression is wow. We have our PBY Catalina right there at the front door, and the wingspan of that aircraft is amazing. It's very exciting when you see the look on their face, especially the older gentlemen, the ones who maybe have fought in the wars. They come in here and it brings back the memories that they went through as young men. And then their families, little children of course, just love the aircraft.
The collection has something for everyone.
Here at the Erickson Collection, we have an incredible amount of World War II airplanes. Probably the third largest museum in the United States of flying aircraft. And contained in our collection, we have some incredibly rare, incredibly iconic aircraft. The airplane I'm sitting on right now is the North American P-51D Mustang. It's probably the most recognizable World War II fighter from the United States, aside from the Corsair. The Mustang did the lion's share of the fighting in Europe and in the late war in the Pacific. The Erickson airplane here that we're looking at is painted as one of the Red Tails, which you're probably familiar with the movie of recent about the all African-American fighter squadron that flew in Europe. The other is the F-4U Corsair. Most people will recognize that name from Pappy Boeington and the Black Sheep Squadron. Another airplane that we have in the collection is the B-17 Flying Fortress. The Memphis Belle was a very, very iconic World War II figure. In addition to that, we have some very rare airplanes, being the Focke-Wulf 190, which is one of only like 3 or 4 in the world that fly. We have a Grumman Duck, which is one of only 3 in the world, and have a Belenka air cruiser, which is in fact the only one in the world.
The highlight of the summer season is the air show of the Cascades.
This year too, we'll be flying our P-38, our P-51, our B-25, our PBY Catalina are just a few to name. To see those aircraft in flight is exciting for the entire crowd. And people come from all over the place. This year, the air show includes admission to the Air Museum, so it's another plus to get people here and to get them to enjoy the show.
The Erickson Aircraft Collection is more than just a vintage aircraft museum.
Yes, but along with the aircraft, we also have a lot of artifacts and display cases that people have donated from the World War II era. We have bomber jackets, a Japanese flag that was actually taken off of a Japanese enemy. We have a wall that is dedicated to the Yamamoto mission and Rex Barber, the pilot who shot down Yamamoto. We also have a piece of the airplane from Yamamoto's Betty bomber airplane that was shot down. We have all kinds of things that people can actually educate themselves on.
This was all started by an Oregon icon, Jack Erickson, and has now been passed down to his grandson, Mike.
I think he loves aviation in general. He began with the helicopter business and helicopter hillside logging of the Erickson Air Crane. And from that, ventured out into collecting warbirds, actually planes that he enjoys flying.
One of Central Oregon's best-kept secrets is the Erickson Ride program.
Because we are here in Central Oregon and the weather's a little better here, we do have a ride program and we're able to offer rides year-round. We have 2 aircraft that we specifically can take people up into, and that's our Stearman. The Stearman is a biplane, and the T-6 Texan is actually an advanced trainer that they used during World War II.
Open year-round, the Erickson Aircraft Collection is a destination site for tourists and locals.
It's called preserving history. The Ericksons have done a wonderful job with that, simply by adding plane after plane and preserving them and flying them.
Erickson Aircraft Collection. Visit our website at ericksoncollection.com for more information.